we see a rise in homelessness, and Dublin City Council are the only local authority that have recorded the number of homeless deaths in the last number of years. So, for example, in 2023, they recorded 56 deaths of homeless people. By October 24, it was 40 people, and I think in 2021 they had 64. So that was the highest number of deaths that was recorded. So I suppose the issue of homelessness can become a bit invisible, and deaths from homelessness if it's not officially recorded. And the problem, I suppose, for Clare is that a lot of people from smaller towns, they have to go to bigger cities to get accommodation, or they may drift to bigger cities. So you have the likes of Limerick, you have the likes of Galway, and you have people going there. And similarly, like for, people living in rural areas of Cork, that they all kind of drift maybe to the city for services and to try and get accommodation, and therefore they're missed. So and then of course you do have homeless people in Clare, and I do think that we have to start recording the deaths here, and then we can look at implementing services. Because why are these people, I mean, obviously a lot of time it's due to homelessness, but it's very complex because you might have psychiatric issues, addiction issues, that kind of thing. So I think all that has to be looked at so we can see where an increase in funding is needed and services set up or expanded.
And as you've said previously on this issue, it's about dignity as well for those people that we're speaking about.
Yes, I mean, and for their families. I'm sure their families would like to know where they've been, what's happened, because a lot of time contact is cut off, and whether for whatever number of complex reasons. And I suppose it's nice for that family to have their relative recognised, So, and to have them, I suppose, listed as homeless, and that gives them hope that services can be developed for other people. Mm-hmm. I remember working, when I lived in Cork, I spent one evening a week doing the soup run with the Simon community, and we used to go to the back of the railway station, and we used to go to some of the housing estates up around the north side and south side of Cork City where there was social deprivation. And a lot of people there, they're sleeping there and they could die of hypothermia or anything. And, it was at the time when I was living there, it was a much smaller problem, homelessness, and it was kind of like a niche area. Mm-hmm. But people got more attention, whereas now it's just exploded, and there isn't that same level maybe of personal contact with people who are homeless.